Otashidele. Today is very nice weather. The sky is completely blue, and background there are so many mountains and jungles, rock and snow mountains. I think this is our beautiful world, the world of the human beings. Today I'm seeing completely few autumn blue sky. This is so marvelous. And when I look at this blue sky, the blue sky is not blue. Blue sky is completely empty. When I see the blue sky, that is the appearances of the delusion. Otherwise, how is sky is become the blue? Blue is just my imagination. Generally, sky is free from the color, shape, any kind of dimensions. We use this example for our true nature of the mind. And the true nature of the mind, it is absolutely same. This blue sky, like this blue sky. Blue sky is not blue. Blue sky is free. Blue sky is never stuck any luminosities, appearances, good and bad. A blue sky is inherently, absolutely nature, is free. But sometimes it is happened in the blue sky there are certainly a rise without cause, without conditions, and cloud is arising. Dependently, what is the dependently? Dependent of the sky. If there is no sky, sure, there is no cloud. And when is the clouds arise from the itself, the blue sky, and then the blue sky is sometimes covered over. But this is adventitious obscurations, because blue sky is never ever obscurated. Never. And blue sky is blue sky. At the beginning last time, a blue sky is blue sky. In the middle and at the end, unchangeable blue sky. The sky itself, it is absolutely free. Any extremes, any directions, any color, any experience. But blue sky has perfect function. And from this blue sky also arises this blue word. And if we can analyze the blue word, it tells no origination, only blue sky. It tells no destination, but only sky, blue sky. It hasn't got any abiding place, but except it's the blue sky. It's same way, when we say the true nature, it is sometimes we say the Dharmakaya Bulu Dharmakaya of the true nature. From this Dharmakayas to arise everything's the good of the nirvana, bad of the samsaras. But these both phenomena are, there's no origination, only the Bulu body of the Dharmakaya. These both phenomena of samsara and nirvana, it's no destinations, it's only blue body of the Dharmakayas. And also this both appearances of the samsara and nirvana, it hasn't got any abiding place, but blue body of the true nature of the Dharmakaya. If we realize that this true nature of the blue body of the Dharmakaya, our mind is completely peace, free, tranquilities. It is go beyond the birth, old age, sickness, death that we need to reach in that level or that state. Okay? Bye-bye. Yeah, I say goodbye. When I say the goodbye, that means is like a kind of separations. But when you look at the blue sky, each perspective, there's no separation, there's no kind of gatherings, or there is no coming, there's no going. Because blue sky is blue sky. Relatively, it is blue sky. But in the ultimately, how we can to say the blue sky, I already say that. But relatively, from this outside blue sky, dependently, everything is arising incessantly, automatically, not interruptedly, naturally. It's arising. But if we coming close to more investigate whatever arises from the blue sky, like outer appearances, whatever appearances is delusion. It hasn't true existence or something existing things, nothing. If we analyze, to investigate those appearances, look, the mountains, jungles, rocky mountains, landscapes, all of them are appearances. When those appearances, to look close, it's difficult to find some hardcore something is truly existence. And it is same, the appearances of the samsara and appearances of the nirvana, just thoughts and nothing more. There's something existence, and very much interest, inspiring when we move close, real to analyze whatever appearances appear. Reality is only our thoughts. For example, when I think, oh, those mountain, blue sky, forest, jungle, rocky mountains, nature landscapes, there are, I thought it's like comes from the past. Maybe I think they are maintained in their like kind of something existently, some abiding, some place. Also, I think it's going someplace. But if really to analyze to those appearances of the blue sky, appearances of the jungle, Rockies, they are completely free from the origination, because where they are come from, no source. It comes from itself, or it comes from where? Generally we say from the sky or blue space, blue sky. I'm really not sure that also to say. In the middle where they are living or sitting, when I look at them, they are looks like existence. But all of them are very much momentary nature. 1 picosecond is changing. There's nothing to the existence. No budding place. I don't know. Then what? It is really just to saying the thoughts, but it's really thoughts. Nothing more than that. Thoughts. And also there's no destination. If there is a destination, those blue sky, those mountain, rocky mountains or landscapes, where they are going, what is their futures. Therefore, some those appearances are, looks like groundless, rootless. There's no source of the coming place. There's no abiding place. There's no destination place. Only the thoughts. My mind, your mind is only thoughts. Looks like, deludedly, deceptively, they are looks like existent. But if really to analyze, only thoughts, there's nothing existence. That means, if there's no mind, no blue sky, no rocky mountain, no jungles, who can say, who can perceive? Like a dream. In the dream, when mind is in the dream world, then there are many things. But those outside in the dream world, whatever appearances, if you do not recognize, they are really looks like truly existence. But if there's no mind, absolutely no dream world. Dream world is groundless, rootless. But we do not recognize there, and then we have such disattachment towards those deluded dream world, or now these appearances of the outside blue sky and those jungles, those mountains, beautiful. But there is something important things about our thoughts. Thoughts or the mind. Thoughts is the root, creator, perceiver or projectors. It is the thoughts. The thoughts itself, very important to make the liberations. If we can liberate thoughts, these thoughts, whatever thoughts as they arise, we should to make them liberate. When we can liberate thoughts as they arise, that included all the stages of the path, booming, all the qualities. Because thoughts is arise from the mind. Mind is the thoughts. Mind is not different than thoughts. Thoughts is not different than mind. If we applying the essential instruction for liberating thoughts, that is the great meditator, that is the great practitioner of Buddha's Dharma. The crucial essential point of the Buddha's teachings, to talking about the thoughts of the mind or the mind, to talking about the liberation of the mind or thoughts. Thought or mind is liberated. I mean, it's liberated means
to liberate it from the diluted mind, confusion mind, in the relative to believe something is existing things. For example, now when I look at the blue skies, may I think, wow, this is blue sky. I have kind of detachment. Well, this is blue sky. But why I need to attach to the blue sky? Reality, blue sky is not existence. Only thoughts. Therefore, thought is liberated. Blue sky, mountain, jungles already liberated. And also our own mind, which is perceiver of the blue sky. It is awareness, emptiness. These two are inseparability. This inseparability of awareness and emptiness, it is completely blue Dharmakaya. Blue Dharmakaya is the universal of the blue sky, source of everything. Therefore, to look at the thoughts, try to follow the sensual instructions, which is make the liberation thoughts. In the state of inseparability of awareness and emptiness, and that moment automatically arise the free of the blue sky or blue Dharmakaya. And we need to maintain that without fabricate or without kind of artificial way. Not like this. To leave everything as it is. That is the fundamental, we call the simplicity. That is the clarity. And this clarity will arise by itself. And then only we doing nothing, but it will we do all their necessary things to be done. Therefore we are practicing Dharma. Therefore we follow the quintessential pit instructions. How to look the absolute blue Dharmakaya or blue sky. Once we leaving everything in a naked emptiness awarenesses, that is the best meditating. That is the really crucial pit instructions. How we can maintain naked blue Dharmakaya, which is emptiness awarenesses. How to do it? When whatever thoughts is arise, you maintain on that. That moment there is something such nice experience. We call the stillness. When you maintain that stillness, then the clarity of the luminosities automatically arise. But not in this case. When you maintain the stillness, maybe something movement is occurring. And in this case, we should cut the momentum of the moving thoughts. Like a momentum of the moving thoughts. When we are cutting this momentum of moving thoughts, see that everything nature of the stillness to replace into your stillness. When you replace to the stillness, that is we call the very nature of stillness. Then there are something is marvelous things. The inseparability of stillness and the movement are become the unite or one. we need to maintain that natural mind. Then the experience of one point of the blue sky or blue Dharmakaya arise. If you maintain that unit or inseparability of stillness and movement, that is the recognition of the universal. Then recognizer of the universe itself is blue Dharmakaya. Stillness is blue the Dharmakaya. Movement of thoughts, it also Dharmakaya. Everything is become Dharmakaya. Therefore, we often to examine the relative truth of blue sky, mountain, jungle, rockies, wild animals, humans, all these relative things, in order to establish the reality of the blue truth of Dharmakaya. Once we to reach or to something establish the truth of blue Dharmakaya, then also in that state see how is the relative realities arise, and then this relative blue sky or mountains, those appearances, and absolute blue sky or the mountains are also united. Then this relative absolute is become inseparable. It is go beyond the intellect. That is also the state of the simplicity. And when we can maintain that, wow, it is really master meditator, really amazing meditator, extraordinary meditator. Wow. If we maintain that, absolutely fantastic. Generally, in the nature of the mind, the simplicity, it is totally emptiness, but it is not nothingness. It is awareness. And in that perspective, everything is freed. And we understood that freed, then thoughts, spontaneously creativity of awarenesses. Then there are purification in the itself or their own spheres. The mind and awareness perceives everything's in become the single essence. Then there is the perfect meditation, but no meditation of the Dharmakaya, blue Dharmakaya. And in that state, or from that, appearances cut away the clinging of the in the mind. From the mind, demolish the layer of fictitious appearances or diluted appearances, where mind's appearances are, one is totally, absolutely, or infinite open. Then in the realization of the one taste, one pointedness, no meditation of the blue Dharmakayas, then that is the best you done. That is the best meditations. Look, today is so nice blue sky. If you meditating, if you are analyze like this, probably you will have some very good experience to look at. Truly look at the relative blue sky, mountain, jungles. And through that, you should truly realize it, absolute truth, blue mind or blue sky or blue Dharmakaya in your minds. Then we do not need to say goodbye. We do not need to say to comment. Everything's in the present. Everything's perfect. Everything is there. Therefore, I'm talking about great equanimities, great liberation, great freedom, great freed. Therefore, I want to say, now I'm in Switzerland, I would to say Bon appetit. So marvelous country, fantastic, if it is really truly existence. Haha, hee hee, okay. Thank you. Con